as a 5'9" wide receiver who refuses to be intimidated. That doesn't mean you have to like it, and the Saints certainly didn't when he strutted into the end zone on the finishing end of a 54-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter yesterday. Roman Harper gave him a late shot that sparked an extended confrontation in the end zone. Today, both Harper and his head coach reflected on the incident in a game where emotions ran high.
He made a heck of a catch, you know what I mean? You got to give it to him. I didn't see that part, and then I just turned around and just trying to finish in the play. And, you know what I mean? He was in the end zone. I just didn't like the way he was kind of prancing a little bit, showboating. And so I'm just going to, you know, you just got to pay for it a little bit. So it's just part of football.
The thing we wanted to make sure, I said this yesterday, I wanted to make sure we did, you know, is, hey, let's not end up losing this game because of a foul. And come in the next day and say, hey, you know, it's all right. You know, it's not okay.
Jared Lee is perceived to be the passing quarterback for LSU. Jordan Jefferson, the running quarterback for the Tigers. But against the Florida Gators last weekend, Jefferson got more opportunities to air the ball out in his second game. He threw for the first time, going 3 of 4 through the air for 61 yards. Les Miles said today that was to show upcoming opponents that neither he nor they are one-dimensional when he's in there.
Our offense is handled, you know, well by both quarterbacks, so it just means that you can't gang up on certain skills that Jordan Jefferson has with his feet just because he's in the game. We're going to throw the ball with balance like we always have.
And in the ALCS, the Tigers and the Rangers tied at 3 in the 8th inning. There are certain games that don't define you as much as they refine you. Yesterday's in Charlotte, North Carolina was one. Two teams went down the stretch neck and neck. One that has gone down that stretch before has won and therefore knows that it can. That would be the Saints. The other has gone down that stretch too, has not won, and therefore hasn't proven to itself and others that it can, and that would be the Panthers. The Saints have and did again. The Panthers haven't and didn't again. Until proven differently, each must expect that things won't change unless they do. The Saints take over at their 11 with just over 7 minutes remaining, down by 4 and in all likelihood needing a touchdown to win. They calmly take it 89 yards to do exactly that. Up by 3. The Panthers, with 3 turnovers, or rather 3 timeouts, need only to drive within field goal range from their 20 to tie. And as you looked up in the stands, many of the Panther fans had already left, convinced that they couldn't. Remember, they would have needed only a field goal to win if Olindo Mare hadn't had his first extra point of the game blocked. Apparently, a lot of Panther fans were convinced their team wouldn't do it now because they hadn't before. They had seen enough of this team at this juncture of its maturation to remain convinced they wouldn't do it now for the first time. With the burden of a crucial holding call from the Saint 49, the Panthers would never get the chance to even attempt a game-tying field goal. And those who left early congratulated themselves on successfully foretelling the future, while those who remained to the bitter end flagellated the fans like themselves who were foolish enough to think the past wasn't prologue to another unhappy ending. They have seen this conclusion from the Panthers way too often in the past. We have seen it from the Saints before as well, but can never see it enough. Bradley Handwerger and myself chatting on the web, coming up, WWLTV.com.
It was a thrilling finish, but what about the officiating, Jim?
I thought it was very inconsistent on both sides. I don't disagree with the call on Sean Rogers. I thought that was one that could have been called roughing the passer, helmet-to-helmet hit. The one on Turk McBride was a terrible call.
All right, thanks. And we'll take a look ahead at Eyewitness News at 10.